And a happy Tuesday to you out here at Cashmere as we get ready for our fall football preview coming up next week here on the NCWLIFE channel. We'll have those on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on Tuesday for Eastmont, Wednesday for Cashmere, Thursday for Wenatchee. As we get ready for the fall football season, we have Wenatchee coming up on Friday next, and then Eastmont on Saturday as we get ready for prep sports here on the NCWLIFE channel. Let's talk about the Mariners and what happened last night. They won the inaugural Vedder Cup. It's to, honor the Pearl Jam lead singer Eddie Vedder on his association with both San Diego and Seattle. So they created a Vedder Cup because they share their spring training facilities down in Peoria. And the season series wrapped up by the Mariners last night with a 9-6 victory. It was Cal Raleigh doing some more magic things to start the game off.
Another 3-2. Fly ball driven. Way back there, left field, take cover. Number 50, midway up the second deck. History marches on. For the first time ever, a catcher has hit 50 home runs in a season. It has never been done until right now, until Cal Raleigh.
Swings in the 2-2, straightens it out to deep right field. Back goes Robles. He turns and it's gone. Home run for Gavin Sheets, his 18th. Here's a high fly ball to right field off the bat of Jake Cronenworth towards the Crone zone. It is back and it is gone. Home run. Second solo home run of the inning for the Padres. Cronenworth gets his 10th of the year. Padres take a 2-1 lead. And a fly ball headed to right center field. Back goes Julio Rodriguez at the wall. That's going to go two. Two-run home run for Fernando. Third home run of this second inning, and the Padres take a 4-1 lead.
Polanco out to left field, and it's out! It clears the fence. Jorge Polanco goes deep. A 20-homer season for Jorge Polanco. 0-1. A little squibber. Cronenworth flipped. Bogarts, first base. Double play, run scores. That's Naylor. This game is tied at 4 in the fourth. On the ground, past Machado. Julio races home around third. Josh Naylor puts the Mariners in front. On a 2-2. Skimming fair. Past first base. Gino scores. He's waving Naylor home. He scores. Jorge Polanco drives in two more. And the Mariners lengthen the lead in the fifth inning.
You've seen fastball down the right field line.
This is into right field and dropped by Tatis. Garver scores, and here comes Polanco tiptoeing across the plate. Two more in for the Mariners.
To left field, Rosarena going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. Into the bullpen, a home run. Ramon Laureano gets his 20th of the year. Padres get their fifth run. It's now 9-5 Seattle. Ground ball right side as Polanco will go to first base for the out. Run will score. It's now 9-6.
The 1-2. He got him at 99 miles an hour. A bolt to finish it off, and the Mariners win it 9-6 over the Padres.
Afterwards, Cal met with Jen Mueller of Root Sports Northwest to accept the Vedder Cup trophy, which happens to be a Stratocaster guitar.
In that at-bat, I think it was 3 straight off-speed pitches. How do you make sure that you were on time for the fastball you clobbered?
I was just ready for the heater, trying to fight anything, in the zone close and trying to stay alive and got something I could hit.
You have hit plenty of those this year. How long do you give yourself to celebrate after hitting something like that?
No, just happy we won. Got off to a good start for the series, and got a good start from Bryce, and it was a good game all around, especially for the offense.
It certainly was, but for you join a very short list of Mariners who have ever hit 50 home runs in a season. That list is you and Ken Griffey Jr. What do you think the next call with the Hall of Famer is going to sound like?
I don't know. Hopefully he's not too mad. So, he's awesome, and I'm just going to try to keep going.
You are tracking him down at a pretty big rate. Lastly, what does 50 home runs mean to you?
It's a very cool thing. I'm sure at the end of the year I'll be pretty happy with it. Like I said, just going to keep going and just, happy we got to win. And, the goal is to get to the playoffs and win a World Series. So.
Well, here's what the win does. It moves you a half game closer to Houston. It also secures the Vedder Cup, which means that you will be the very first one to hold the Vedder Cup trophy. Show that one off to the fans, Cal.
Manager Dan Wilson talked about Cal Raleigh's 50th home run as well as the comeback for the Mariners after falling behind early in the game.
Really good way to start the series. I thought, a lot of really positive things tonight. I thought Bryce threw the ball very well. Just the one hiccup in there in the second inning. I thought outside of that, through the, coming back from that and slamming the door for the next 3 innings was big. Offensively, obviously Cal, number 50, really, again, right-handed, putting a really good swing on it and driving it, deep. I thought Polo with a kind of an answer back home run there. I thought those 2 runs were huge to get us right back in the game. And, I think that's a huge statement there. And then, that 5th inning was big and scoring, getting the bases loaded and being able to score runs. Polo with a huge night there, big knock. Just a couple of big hits there to really, a busted open JP, getting a couple. That's, when you can, like we've talked about before, when you can hit home runs and you can score sort of more conventionally, I think that's a good sign, and that's what the guys did tonight. Bullpen threw the ball well and was able to close the door. Just a all-around good ball game today for us.
Mariners and San Diego wrap up that series tonight at 6:40. That'll be on Root Sports Northwest. Well, the Mariners gained a half game on idle Houston in the American League West last night with the victory. They're now a game and a half behind the Astros heading into tonight's action. In other action last night, Texas dropped to 7 games back with a 4-0 loss to the Angels. The Athletics handed Detroit an 8-3 defeat. The Seattle Seahawks are facing cutdowns today. In fact, it's already in the books. If you want to really look at that, go to Seahawks.com, find out who made the roster, who did not. But as far as Coach Mike Macdonald is concerned, he's adopted the philosophy of John Schneider that it's not about 53, it's more about 70.
You have a lot of questions about our roster and all the things kind of going on right now, but hope you understand. We're just going to keep it tight for right now, and we'll announce everything tomorrow. And we're still working through the process of these transactions, but and John said this, and I love how we do it here. It's, we're looking at it through the lens of, hey, this is the 70. This is not the final 53. We need everybody in our building. All these guys have been awesome, and this is the crew that we're building for the long haul, and so it's a big day for these guys. I understand that, big couple days, but hopefully we have a kind of a little bit longer term view of their careers, and we really appreciate the guys that have been here the whole time. They've done a great job.
So the Seahawks will spend the next couple of weeks getting ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers at Lumen Field. That'll be on Sunday, September 7th at 1:05 on Fox TV. Here in Cashmere, get ready for the fall football preview. I'm Eric Granstrom on the NCWLIFE channel. Have a happy Tuesday.